Okay, so here's the scoop. If you have a very complicated or intricate or just detailed subject matter that is difficult to paint, a very cool tip is to try painting the negative space instead. So here I have a photo of a palm tree. You know, I woke up today, I was missing California because I used to live there for like 7 years. And I said, I want to paint a palm tree today. I've never really painted a palm tree though, to be honest. So I just, had this royalty-free photo and I kind of cropped it and changed the colors. And I was thinking about how I was going to paint it. And I really did not want to paint all the leaves of the palm tree. There's a lot of them and they're overlapping and they kind of create like a very intricate pattern. And I just thought, I'm not going to paint that in a great way. Like it's just not going to look great. And it's going to look kind of stringy and all these skinny leaves that aren't going to look good. And I don't know if I'm going to get the right effect. So instead, what I'm doing is I'm going to paint the entire background first, the color of the palm tree. And instead of painting the palm tree on top of the blue sky, I'm going to paint the blue sky on top of the palm tree. So this is a really great trick if you're painting something like a spider web, which, think about that. That is so difficult to paint. It's much, much easier to paint the light coming through the spider web. This can also work with like nature scenes, like a big, tree. You can just paint the light that's coming through the tree. There are so many situations where this can be a really helpful tool, and it's something that I really didn't learn until much later, and I could have used this tip a long time ago. One reason specifically that I love this technique is because I absolutely hate painting like really skinny subject matter. I don't know why. I know that sounds so weird, but like anything kind of stringy, skinny, just very thin lines, I absolutely hate. I just think they look ugly. I don't know why. I am a chunky shape girl. Like I want all the chunky, full-bodied shapes. I want everything to be kind of blocked and sturdy looking. I know, again, very weird, but I just like that look of like very big shapes and not like skinny lines on my painting. So I didn't really want to paint all these skinny leaves on this palm tree. So instead, I am looking at all the blue blocked shapes of the sky coming through. And that was a lot more fun for me to paint because I could just kind of do like blocks and thick lines and little squares for the light showing through. And it's just easier too. Even if you like painting skinny leaves, it's just easier to paint the light coming through versus all of those leaves. And it's easier to also make it look loose and kind of flowing and not so tight and like perfectly patterned. And you really don't have to be precise for it to still look pretty good and to, achieve the desired effect. The first time I sort of learned about this effect was a woman I follow on Instagram. She does a lot of spider webs, and I'm just assuming I just kind of looked at it and I was like, oh, I think she painted the light coming through instead of the actual spider web. I just love how it looked. Very like chunky shapes, very loose feeling. It just didn't feel like she painted a million little cobwebs, that just feels too tightly spun, if you will. So that's kind of where I saw that technique and I was like, oh, I really like that. So I wanted to try it today and share it with you, of course, because I think this could help a lot of people. So yeah, normally you would obviously paint the sky first and then paint your foreground subject on top of that. In this instance, I'm going to paint my foreground subject. All of that color is going to be the background, and then, the sky I will paint on top of it. So that's pretty much all you do. It's very self-explanatory, I would think. I just wanted to share this 5-minute tip with you in case it was helpful. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and have a great day. Thanks for watching.